Given the weather that they expect, again, winds 20, 25 miles an hour off the lake, rain, 40, 45 degrees, maybe 50. What kind of game do you expect Sunday?
Yeah, I mean, I think the weather's going to have a lot to do with it. And I think, it's hard to know what to expect until we know exactly who the quarterbacks are. I think we can reasonably expect Joe Flacco to start for the Browns, but we don't know really what's going to happen with Trevor Lawrence. After watching that injury, it's so hard for me to believe that he's going to be able to start this game. But hey, stranger things have happened, so you never really know. But if weather is a concern, then of course both teams are going to try to run the ball, and the Browns might have a little bit of an advantage there.
All right. What does it have to look like? What do the Browns have to do to get a win? If assume it's Joe Flacco and the weather is a factor. How do they draw up a win? The other thing is this is one of those games that almost counts two, because if the Browns are able to get a win, then they have the same record as Jacksonville, and they'd have the tiebreaker with a head-to-head win.
Yeah, it means a lot when you're playing these conference games. It's not a division game, but it's still a conference game, and it still matters in the tiebreakers, and it still matters when you're scratching and clawing. I think I saw opportunities to run the ball last night, so hopefully for them, for the Browns, they'll be able to run the football, and that they will take advantage of that and try to do that enough. There have been times this season where they really haven't done that as much as maybe they could or should. So they have to do that. They've got to try to protect it against this takeaway team. They've got to really try to hang on. They have to make sure that when they go up for a pass, they have to come down with it. They have to win their contested catches and hang on to those balls. Clean game. They've got to play as clean a game as they possibly can. And, just do whatever they can to minimize the damage of, some of the really good weapons that the Jaguars have, even if Trevor Lawrence doesn't play.
Yeah, Calvin Ridley, wide receiver, is still healthy. Christian Kirk out. He will have core muscle surgery. The other one that's got to be a concern is Evan Ingram. He scored his first touchdown last night, but is a weapon that you would think they might lean on with a quarterback that isn't going to want to throw deep a whole lot, I would imagine.
Yeah, yes, he's doing a really, really nice job, and that was a really nice play last night that he made. So they have other guys. I mean, it always hurts to lose your leading receiver, at least in terms of yardage. That's what Christian Kirk was. But the Browns are in the same boat, especially if Amari Cooper does not play. So that would maybe kind of cancel each other out. But they do, as you mentioned, have plenty of other weapons. And the cornerbacks, especially if Denzel doesn't play, are going to have to be on point once again.